Welcome to fucking Monday's edition of the curmudgeon Russian. You know, because I'm always in a fucking terrible shit mood. The fuck's everybody up to? Tell you why I'm in a fucking shit mood today, other than fucking it's typical Monday. I got fucking a 1 week ban from the Twitter yesterday. What the fuck is that about? All I simply did was fucking threaten. Well, I didn't threaten anybody, I guess, but I suggested to one guy that he merely hoped that he chokes to death on a fucking ham sandwich in front of his wife. And apparently, it pissed off the Twitter gods, because I'm looking at a 1 week ban. What the fuck you gonna do, I guess? Not much. So I realized, or in addition to the traditional podcast, I'm gonna be throwing up on YouTube the typical podcast, but I've added video as to holy fuck, I've added video as well to the podcast. This fucking hair is getting out of hand. I'm using the fucking thing as a headband here to fucking hold the hair back. It's just getting wild and fucking crazy. I thought I put this cocksucking fucking phone on the mute. I guess I did not. Goddamn thing. There we go. Putting that fucking thing on mute, so I ain't gotta deal with that at the moment. But yeah, as of right now, I'm at a fucking 1 week ban on the fucking Twitter. Ooh, I'm smacking the shit out of the mic cord here, and it's causing all kinds of problems. Here, I'll, if you're on the YouTube, let's see, go to Twitter here on my phone. If you can see it on fucking, oh, there we go. It should be on the fucking, I got a ban, motherfucker. Apparently I pissed some people off. Anywho, let's get the fuck over with that shit. I was checking out the fucking news, and it still blows my mind that they're still trying to goddamn throw away, what's his name there? They're trying to piss him away. Or the Jesus Christ, Trump. They're still trying to shit on his chest there about the fucking impeachment shit. And I just wanted to read some of this news to you and give you my thoughts on it, because it's a little fucked up, to be honest with you. The GOP council denies abuse of power in regards to the Trump impeachment. For instance, Republican Collins, where are the impeachable offenses? It just sounds like that fucking Ruth Bader Ginsburg, or whatever that fucking twat fucking dried up old fucking potato looks like. That bitch apparently got a fucking hard on for him, throw him out of the office over, I don't know, over thoughts and her own opinions, but not of any fucking facts. And it's funny how the fucking news just follows that right along. And then when it's time to produce some facts, oh, they ain't got diddly shit. That blows my fucking mind. You know what else blows my mind is that Joe Biden's fucking blaming his staff for fucking not fucking saying anything about Hunter Biden's fucking Ukraine job, and saying like he had no idea of any conflict that would arise from that. And it's absolutely fucking hysterical to me, because in essence, isn't that what fucking Trump was being blamed for? Is essentially that shit. And then fucking Biden turns around saying that he won't willfully fucking show up to any of the fucking impeachment hearings. he would need to be subpoenaed or summoned. Fuck him. He knew goddamn well. And I think it's fucking hysterical that it backfired on them all. That just blows my fucking mind. I don't know. Like, it's, and the fact that they're still going on with these fucking impeachment fucking hearings. You know what I mean? You're just beating a dead horse. You know? I love how it's pissing off all these fucking Gen Z or whatever the fuck you want to call them. They're them fucking offended fucking piece of shit cocksuckers. I'd like to take all them and bring them back to the fucking 80s with a time machine. See how they fucking long they lasted growing up, getting beat, fucking no cell phones, this and that and the other fucking thing. They'd actually have to use their fucking brains for once. Because I think pretty close to that era, the fucking news wasn't developing an agenda and pumping it in your head. They actually gave you some sort of facts for you to fucking form your own opinion on. You know what I mean? Like, those days are long and fucking gone. And everybody's willing to fucking fight over what they believe is facts. Nobody fucking does any of the research themselves and shit. Like me, I'm not even the best at it. I suck dick at this shit. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. So I just kind of form my own opinion based off of the fucking headlines, read into some quote-unquote facts, check a few other fucking sources just to see if maybe those are just bullshit facts. You know, take everything you fucking hear, especially from the news, with a grain of salt. It blows my fucking mind people don't do that. But anywho, I digress. See Julia Louis-Dreyfus there blast SNL culture for sexism. I'm just gonna let that set in for a minute as I blow my fucking nose. Hold on, I gotta turn the fucking volume down for this one. Sorry about that. I got a fucked up nose. You know, the sinus cavity's all busted to shit. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I ain't got the fucking best of health insurance. In fact, I gotta wait till fucking January before it even kicks in. And they're talking fucking sinus surgery, re-breaking, fuck that. But anyways, back to the Julia Louis-Dreyfus bullshit with the Saturday Night Live fucking culture for sexism. Has anybody seen fucking Seinfeld? I would say that show had a lot of sexism and a lot of fucking references to it. And this and that, you know what I mean? Like, today's culture, that would fucking blow a lot of people's mind. But how the fuck somebody, grow up in the past where sexism was all over the place, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck if you're a dude or a chick. I don't say a chick can't be a cop or a fucking auto mechanic. I don't give a fuck what you do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of dudes that don't know how to fucking change a tire, and there's a lot of bitches that do. It's the nature of the beast. I don't give a fuck. Sexism has nothing to do with anything. People are fucking assholes, and if they want to blame sexism on shit, they need to fucking put their hand into a goddamn can opener. Or take a bath with a fucking toaster. Because you're just a fucking arrogant cunt. Sexism shouldn't exist. Like I said, just take a look at the culture nowadays growing up. Dudes can't change tires. Y'all are fucked up. But anyways, somebody needs to tell that fucking wrinkled bag of shit to shut their fucking face and rewatch herself in fucking Seinfeld. There's quite a few episodes I know of where there was references to sexism and this and that. She didn't have a problem with fucking doing that episode. Now does it? Or now did she? Or some fucking thing. I don't know. You see New Zealand got a fucking volcano and it's like jeopardizing the whole goddamn... Jesus fucking Christ. I got a family in the fucking National Guard or some fucking thing. I want to say it's, I don't know, goes over to Antarctica every now and then in New Zealand. Well, I hope the fucking thing don't vaporize his face off the earth. Be good out there, motherfucker. I had also read a fucking nice little news article about a jogger slapped a reporter's ass, and I guess see if I can find that fucking article somewhere, because I actually laughed pretty hard at that one. And he's no longer, or he or she, man, it was a little while ago. There we go. Hold on, I found it. Jogger who reportedly smacked a female television reporter's butt. Why the fuck? Covering a race in Georgia Saturday has now been banned from all organizer events. Like, what the fuck? Oh, alright, there's even a goddamn video of it on Twitter. I didn't even see that. Speaking of Twitter, I'm still pissed off. 6 days, 10 hours, wait. Fuck you guys. Just cause nobody could fucking... Just cause I said somebody should choke on a fucking... I was trying to back up one of my friends. And, I just go off the handle, so I just went on a fucking rant about this dude that was just trash talking one of my fucking Twitter buddies. So I was just like, fucking, I hope he chokes on a fucking ham fucking sandwich in front of his fucking family or some shit. I don't know. It was just funny. And then it turned out that apparently it led to a 7-day ban. I'm not entirely sure what the fuck, but see, there we go. Holy shit. Does that sound better? There we go. It's a little less high pitched there. Sound like too much gain in that one particular area. Cocksucker. North Korea says that Trump's erratic and heedless after a fucking tweet. This is funny. Now, this is according to Fox News. North Korea took aim at President Trump Monday, dubbing him a heedless and erratic old man after some tweets. Well, that's clearly a thing. He's clearly erratic. He's just stating facts over here. Fucking this Kim Jong-un or whatever the fuck his name is. But he's just stating facts. Nobody really gives a fuck. Clearly he's an erratic fuck in terms of the way he tweets. It's because he doesn't give a shit. And I can respect that. I can get behind that. I feel like he's bringing back the freedom of speech. And I'm kind of all about that. Because I feel like over the past, I don't know, X amount of years since the fucking Constitution's been fucking written, everybody's trampled all over the fucking thing. So here we go. I feel like he's slowly bringing it back. So I'm kind of all about this, and it's just like any politician. You're not supposed to love the fucking guy. He's gonna have fucking fucked up shit. All of them do. You know what I mean? They lie. They're arrogant. They're fucked. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. But I feel like he's what this country needs. To grab him by the you know what I mean? Like he's an asshole as a person, but I feel like he's got what this fucking country needs, and it's balls. Hate to say it. Not really. Anyways, after tweeting, apparently Trump tweeted Kimmy wouldn't want to void his special friendship with him or by the U.S. by interfering. It's covered up that T in the 2020 election. Election by acting in a hostile way. Anyways, it says the country won't cave to U.S. pressure because there's nothing to lose. See, Kim, Jesus Christ, I can't pronounce these fucking goddamn Korean bullshit names here. I'm gonna call them Kim 1, Kim 2. How's that? Sounds good to me. Senior North Korea fucking official and former nuclear negotiator said in a statement that the North accused Trump of trying to buy time ahead of his end-of-year deadline set by Kim for Washington to salvage nuclear talks. Goes on to add, North Korea to Trump, stop calling Kim Jong-un, or whatever the fuck his name is there, Rocket Man. Or we'll call you a dutard. It's funny as fuck to me. Oh my god, it's like entire countries are just... I hope it doesn't lead to fucking World War III, because we all know we did this whole fucking Korea thing. It didn't end very well, to be quite honest with you. Speaking of that, did you see that there's fucking declassified fucking documents about the Afghan war, basically proving just that? It was essentially like Vietnam. We were getting our asses handed to us and losing all kinds of shit, territory, all kinds of shit, and it was just a cover up to make it look like we were doing all right. Where the fuck did I see that? That was actually a pretty good read. I believe it was on Fox News too, but I did double check and go back and forth, checking some facts on it. That's a good read. I would recommend checking that out. Where the fuck did I see that one? Oh, excuse me. Maybe I have to refresh the fucking Fox News page. Harsh words for Schiff and Nadler. Alright, let's get back on topic here. I'm fucking going all over the place. Anyways, see the fucking the Patriots and Brady got fucking booed off of their by their own fans at their own fucking field. That's fucking funny. They're in the Chiefs game there. Booed off their home field Sunday as they headed off for the halftime as they were down 13 to the Kansas City Chiefs. Apparently they did quite a comeback bid in the second half, but they still lost 23-16. I guess you heard cheers and boos that's part of being in sports, Tom Brady told fellow reporters at the game. Maybe it's time to fucking hang it up, bud. You know? Maybe it's time to hang it up. I doubt you will, but you seem like one of those guys with an ego so big that you're gonna continue to play until you're absolutely trash and you're gonna go out as fucking 10 years too late. That's the kind of guy I see. See that, I hate this fucking mic stand. My apologies on that loud bang. There we go. Apparently there was an article where somebody tried sneaking tiny phones in the hidden Nike sneakers in Oklahoma detention facility. Oklahoma inmates' special Christmas delivery was thwarted last week after prison staff intercepted an early and illegal holiday gift, a pair of Nike shoes with 6 mini cell phones in a secret cavity. The staff at the Logan County Detention Center inspected the all-black Nike Air Force Ones. Why would the fuck would you send, like... It's a detention center. Let's send, like, fucking $1,000 shoes or whatever the fuck they cost, because I won't even keep track of that shit in my head, because it's fucking ridiculous to be set on something to fucking... motherfucker, imagine how much shit you could buy outside of them shoes, you know? buy yourself some fucking $100 fucking something else. Something that's gonna last you a while, and donate the rest instead of being a piece of shit. Or if you're fucking hell bent on fucking, I don't know, possessions, well be it. Whatever the fuck you do. Anyways. Where the fuck was I? Anyways, they're about 3 inches long, and there were 6 of them. And I guess some people are going to fucking jail over it. That's what it sounds like to me. It's called karma. And I think this is kind of funny too. Alright, so there's these 2 Canadians. Not that we should hold that against them. But I mean, hey, if the shoe fits, at least they were probably nice. Anywho, there were the 2 Canadians that fucking apparently used a potato gun to launch marijuana and, what was it, meth into a prison yard. And it led to a fucking police chase. Let's see here. It says 18-year-old man, 29-year-old woman, to whom I guess remain nameless. Not been released. Were caught Sunday in front of the Saskatchewan Provincial Correction Facility in Canada's Saskatchewan province. Saskatchewan police said in a news release they were both, between the 2 of them, they were found with 28 grams of cannabis and 3 grams of shatter and 7 grams of crystal meth, along with the potato gun. And they believe that investigators believe the pair were using to shoot the drugs over the facility's fence. So I thought that was fucking funny. Oh, there it is, the Washington Post. That's what it was. The Washington Post published an article called The Afghan Papers. It's a secret history of the war, at war with the truth. U.S. officials constantly said they were making progress, yet they were not, and they knew it. The fuck? Washington Post. I wanted to kind of get into that a little bit more. Oh, there it is right there. I left it up. Holy shit. It says, confidential trove of government documents obtained by the Washington Post reveals that a senior U.S. official failed to tell the truth about the war in Afghanistan throughout the 18-year campaign, making rosy pronouncements that they knew were false and hiding mistakable evidence that the war had become unwinnable. The documents were gained by a federal project examining the root failures of the longest armed conflict in U.S. history. They include more than 2,000 pages of previously unpublished notes of interviews of people who played a direct role from the war, from generals and diplomats to aid workers and Afghan officials. The U.S. government tried to shield the identities of the vast majority of those interviewed for the project and concealed nearly all their remarks. The Post won't release and the documents under the Freedom Information Act after the 3-year legal battle. In the interviews, more than 400 insiders offered unrestrained criticism of what went wrong in Afghanistan and how the United States became mired in nearly 2 decades of warfare. Jesus Christ. And it even goes on to include, wow, it just goes on and on and on. Yeah. I did see a couple of, I believe the article even contains, I believe, little snippets of the actual documents. I will be sure to leave a link of that into the podcast, because that is a fucking fantastic motherfucking read. And I copied and pasted that to this text document for now. But when I go to post this motherfucker, you best believe I will be including that link. Give that shit a check out. I guess this concludes fucking today, sons of bitches. I guess there's always I'm gonna try and do these Monday things, but there's always the Thursday morning shitstorm, and I do that shit usually about 2 a.m. and that's usually live just like this. But again, I am banned on the fucking Twitter, so I can't even post the fucking link to it or any of that shit. So, you know, I guess if you follow me on Podbean, if you're subscribed to me on YouTube, you can fucking follow along. But, yeah, I guess until 2 a.m. fucking Thursday, motherfuckers. Peace out.